Welcome to some casual gameplay, Diablo 4, doing some noob Tier 21 Nightmare Dungeons. And that's pretty much it, because I actually haven't really recorded a lot of footage of the game. Whoops, since it's come out. I haven't even done my Final Fantasy one either. But this is a game that I am very much enjoying. I'm having a lot of fun. A lot more than I thought I would be. And I'm sort of at a comfortable place now where I can do these ones fairly decently. Not the best. Let me go ahead and... yeah, the master. It won't make a psychotic difference, but it'll make a bit of one. And I turned off the music just so that it's less distracting while I'm flapping my gums 100 miles an hour. I kind of figure I should give you a break somewhere. If you're going to have to hear me talk, you might as well have it in peace. Don't play for a couple of days and I almost forget which buttons do what. Talk about that muscle memory. Trying to do some relatively-ish big pulls. I mean, really, I'm just trying to level up. Get some loot. I'm still working on trying to get my helmet for the werewolf. So I have the one that allows me to be in werewolf form all the time. But I need the one that gives me... oh, I forget how to explain it. If you give me a moment, as I look up my thing here, it's called the Tempest Roar. Lucky hit. Storm skills have a chance, up to 15 to 25%, to grant 4 spirit. Your base storm skills are also now werewolf skills. So the Tempest Roar Helm, unique for Druid, is what I need to go along my other things so that I could be a permanent werewolf shooting tornadoes everywhere. And make you feel like you're living in Oklahoma all the time. That's essentially what I'm working with. This whole build I got here right now, as I've probably mentioned in all 3 or 4 of my videos that I've made with just me playing my Druid. It's not even really the way I want to play. I made a build from scratch based on the gear that I've been given. And until I find something more adequate, this is it. This is the best way to grind, right? You want loot. You want legendary. I pretty much got one-shotted. Wow, that like next to never happens. I actually don't even remember the last time I died. I probably wasn't, fully paying attention. But as I've said before, you don't want to do tier 20 if you're in tier 4 world, because a tier 20 Nightmare Dungeon is a world tier 3. Tier 21, again, as I explained in my other video, is the cheapest, if you will. Tier 21 is the lowest tier 4 world Nightmare Dungeon. At first I was a little bit confused. I was like, what's with all these tiers? It's because there's the world tier and then there's the actual tier of the actual Nightmare Dungeon. Slay a bandit sentry. I think I got a few of those. Here we go. Yeah, I definitely belong tier 21, maybe 22, 23 at the most, I would think. I'm not ready for some big league shit. And you know, I'm okay with that. I don't need to show off to anybody. I could give a damn about that stuff. I just want to have fun, right? I spent my money. Am I getting my money's worth? Absolutely. Gotta move around a little bit. Not that strong. So yeah, so a game like this, strangely, I find quite satisfying. Travel to the skeletal rise. I can't wait to see the season begin. Where you gotta start back at the very beginning. I mean, there's some allure to that because of what the season pass is gonna bring. Potentially some unique aspects. From my understanding, you're gonna end up getting everything in the base game anyways, in the Eternal World, as they call it, after the season's over. Right? It's just in the meantime, you'll have to wait. But we'll see. I don't know if I'll do another Druid or... I don't know. I like most of the classes. I think they're pretty neat. But I am a little bit more peculiar with my Druid. Yeah, and even though this game's very repetitive, I mean, when you think about it, practically everything you do is repetitive, isn't it? Hockey's repetitive. All you're doing is skating around, bonking people into the boards, trying to grab a little black puck and slap it in the net. But yet, that's why, well, people that love hockey like me love it. We love that it's repetitive. That's exactly why I like it. If I was playing hockey and it just switched over to soccer, I wouldn't really be all that excited. I don't want to be running around all over the place. I'd rather be skating. Oh yeah, them purple thingies. The glowy purple dudes. You always want to get them first. Well, this has proven to be a little bit of a bigger dungeon than I had originally anticipated. I had just hit 73, so this whole time that I've been here. If you can see, I'm almost halfway to a Paragon point. Almost. It's pretty decent considering how long I've been in here. Line them up. I gotta look at the modifiers for this nightmare dungeon, because every time someone gets the claw or the clap from me, really? That was it? Well, aren't you a tough bastard? Because when you're in there, you're immune. In that bubble there. Hey, you never know. He could drop something real good. There we go. That wasn't so bad after all. Even though I won't be werebear forever, I figure, whatever. Now if I take a look at my gloves that I got, Ancestral Unique. Well, that's cool. I mean, they're probably useless compared to what I got. Critical strength. What do I lose? 41 willpower. Yeah. Lucky hit up to 25%. Perfect roll. Chance to freeze enemies for 2 seconds. Lucky chance 5%. So 5% chance to restore 7.5 primary resource. Freeze duration. Cold damage. I mean, it's an interesting glove. There's no two ways about it, but if I'm at 63, yeah, I don't know. You know, I could try it just for a little bit. Just sort of see what happens. It's not like it's going to harm anything. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell just by that. Yeah, I don't know if I would need to... 25 to freeze the enemy. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty decent. I'm watching to see. They say your gloves is one of your biggest DPS contributors. So even though we are done in the Nightmare Dungeon here, there could still be a little bit of grinding to do. Yeah, I'm going to have to play around with that Ancestral Frostburn unique gloves. Kind of, it feels like it's more of a mage glove. I actually think I've gotten that before. To be honest with you, it's probably not even a good fit for my build, but still interesting nonetheless. Well, I just wanted to do a quick little video there, a little bit of gameplay, 14 minute video. Not everything always has to be 3 hours. So as always, if you like the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. It does greatly help support the channel with the algorithm. If you didn't like it, well, that's just too bad. Go ahead, give it a thumbs down. And I'll bend it in half, twist it. Give you some of that. Yeah, it looks pretty brutal. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, naturally, that would be great. But if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care. And maybe I'll see some of you in the next one. Bye for now.